You've just arrived. Your badge is hanging off the back.
Yeah, I know. I've got a new one coming.
It's snapped in half and it's falling down.
Couldn't take the torque going up the road.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah. The super glue didn't work.
Ah.
Here we are, safely arrived at Quest Motorsport in Essex. These guys are apparently the people for tuning your Fords, so we're hoping good things today. They've assured us the guy seems to know his stuff. A little chat with him earlier, and he's definitely up on Fords, so polishing turds will be nothing new to him.
Oh, there
seems to be a lot of decent motors here.
Polishing turds again, you know.
Not to mention the RS2000 that was apparently pushing over 300 horses. That's just pulled out to make room for Steve's little rocket. Can't have anything getting in the way. Speaking of horses, we're going to have a competition. You 500 plus subscribers who love watching our channels, we are going to be giving away a curbside mug, an authentic piece of memorabilia, and the only one in existence currently because it was free when we ordered some stickers. Whichever one of you comments below and gets closest to the actual final horsepower after tuning gets the mug. Easy peasy. Let's see what we get.
Just all getting hooked up to the dyno.
Here we are with a little update on Steve's dyno day. We're about 2.5 hours in now. We had to wait a little while to get in. Unfortunately, the car behind me took precedence, which seems pretty fair. RS200 is a little bit of a rare beast after all. Slight delay as his exhaust was leaking in a few places and he'd admitted to fit a lambda sensor bung, so they had nothing to screw the AFR gauge into. But those problems resolved. It's now up, it's mounted on the hub dyno. No tuning as yet, they're just doing the basic setup. They've turned on the VVT, checked the fuel pressure, all of those good things, and they're just balancing up the carbs just to make sure that we've got the right amount of fuel going into every hole at once. So while we're waiting for them to finish that, James is going to take you on a short tour of the local stable.
Nice little cos here. RS200. A few other things in there. Rear wheel drive. That's Cosy powered. And don't know what the Mark 6 is getting.
Air leak here, loose crank bolt there, cavitating fuel pump. What else went wrong? Oh, the exhaust was leaking, but they fixed that by welding in some more bosses. So, that's pretty standard. Steve's taking over all the tools and is attempting to do a manifold plate up properly so it doesn't leak this time. How's that going, Steve?
Not very good at the moment.
We'll get there. We're not phased.
This is where we're at. About 6 hours in at this point.
This is what we do best.
Doing bolts up. Glad it's all on computer now and it's easy to do.
So we cleaned the manifold up where it was a way out for the gasket.
Sucking in here.
And it was sucking in there, yeah. So ground out with a die grinder.
So it
Through
fits.
just getting the carbs back on.
It looks like it was a wrong inlet.
Looks
And they
like
sent us a black top.
a black top
Not an
inlet,
ST170.
yeah. Not an ST. Look. That one's crooked.
Yeah, it's got to go sort of that way. Crooked.
Lovely little thing. It's got a look, isn't it? Like being the foreman, guys.
Foreman?
Poor skin.
Come on, Dave.
Just a little in here.
Well, there's a couple of possibilities with the problem.
What's that?
One is voltage drop due to the heat. And the other is the pump's not quite got the balls.
The other pump's
to take,
jank, maybe.
Not
It
quite
might be
capable
alright.
of keeping up with
So he's like
the
the
needs.
as well for the
Oh,
other side.
So to counteract that problem, we're just gonna put in a whole new pump and
New wire.
relay straight off the battery.
So we're all done and we're on our way home. Sweet. And it's pouring rain. It's pouring rain.
Cable tie holding the front piston in.
It'll be the it will be some little things, probably in the radiator shroud or that, just catching on things.
Hello, it's me again. Epoxy cars cost me a fortune. We went to Dyno. First of all, it was sucking in air, so we had to take the manifold off, and then it turns out it sent a black top instead of an ST one. So we ground that out, done that. Then it was the fuel pump mucking about. So we've rewired that, done that. It's still not fueling properly, but it's only making 100. So.
What about the exhaust?
Can't say that.
Oh yeah, the exhaust, eh? Oh, I can't say that, it ain't. We don't know what horsepower is. Well, yeah, so it's got to go back because I put a fuel filter on it and it's strangling the juice on it. So it's got to go back for a bit more mapping. But it drives beautiful now.
And he had to do a lambda sensor in it as well. Yeah. He had to drill the exhaust, didn't he, and weld that in.
What do you know? It's my car. I'm in charge. I'm in charge. So that's it for now.